Did you know bounty hunting is a complicated profession? What's up, everyone? Welcome to Ashley Talks Movies. Today I'm going to be talking about The Mandalorian, which isn't a movie. It's a brand new TV series that just debuted on Disney's brand new streaming service, Disney Plus. And The Mandalorian is set in the Star Wars universe. It's basically about this lone bounty hunter who is, traipsing around the far reaches of the galaxy, and he gets a special request by a client, and that sets him off on this one mission, so to speak. So, what did I think of The Mandalorian? Let's get to the review. So it's very clear that Disney spared no expense when it came to The Mandalorian. This show, which, by the way, I only watched the first episode of it because that's the only episode that's available right now on Disney Plus. You can tell that Disney spent money on this show because it looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. Every scene, from the composition to the lighting, everything looks amazing. The set pieces, the costumes, even the CGI looks really good. I was pleasantly surprised by that. It all looks really, really good, so you can tell that they spent money on this. For the Mandalorian, the tone is definitely different than some of the other typical Star Wars shows. One, it's a live action show. Many of the other Star Wars television series have been animated. So it's live action. It's a little darker in tone. It's the setting. It's dusty. It's grittier. It's darker, and it has enough of Star Wars in there that it feels familiar for fans. But there's also enough that's different about it that makes it feel new. So I know it's the first episode, and I found it to be slow to start, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it is building this world, it is introducing you to this world, and there is a bit of exposition in the first episode of how bounty hunting works within this story. So you get a better sense of how that works and how everything kind of fits. But I did find it a bit slow to start, a little slower than I was expecting. There is action in here, but it's sprinkled throughout, here and there, just little bursts of action. It's not as action-packed as I guess I thought it would be based on the trailers. But again, that's not necessarily a criticism, it's just an observation. But I will say the slowness of the episode fits very well with the Mandalorian character, played by Pedro Pascal. He was in Game of Thrones. Because he is this quiet figure. He's wearing a helmet the whole time, so you don't get to see his face. And he doesn't talk a lot. And the few lines of dialogue that he does have, they're very, they're short. So he's this quiet figure, he's mysterious, he has a past, so I'm pretty sure that will be revealed as the series goes on. So it fits that character, and he, you're trying to figure out who he is and where he stands in all of this. With the cinematography, the way everything looks, the slower pacing of the story, sort of building the tension, building the mystery around the Mandalorian and who he is, his past. All of that is punctuated by this amazing, amazing score. I don't remember, I think I looked it up and I'm completely blanking right now, so I don't remember who did the score. But the score for the show, as demonstrated in the first episode, is a nice mixture of classic Star Wars music with, again, back to the Western thing. It has sort of those typical Western sounds to it, and it blends so well. And the soundtrack is really, really good. Overall, I really enjoyed The Mandalorian. I liked it. I thought, you know, there's enough Star Wars touches in there that, you know, if you're a Star Wars fan, you'll enjoy it. But I still felt like there was enough different in there that it feels new. I'm interested to see what they do with the main character, his backstory, how that's all revealed, sort of the conflicts that he has being a bounty hunter, and then sort of his moral code as you see as the episode goes on. But yeah, overall I enjoyed it. The cinematography is great, the musical score is great. I will say I want to see a little bit more with the supporting characters. I mean, they were there, but they weren't doing too much. So I'd like to see them do a little more, and they probably will have them do more as more episodes come out, as the world expands. But yeah, overall, Mandalorian, I'm going to keep watching. Hit the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. What did you think of The Mandalorian? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Yeah, so share your thoughts below. Please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe.